Good evening. Welcome back to Geyser News. I'm Stella.
And I'm Simon.
And tonight we will be covering the effect the COVID-19 pandemic has had on a local business here in Livingston, Montana.
But first, we'll talk about how BPA students are giving back to their community this holiday season.
They volunteered for Operation Christmas Caring to bring holiday cheer to families in need.
The students met at a local church to wrap presents like toy trucks, warm winter clothing, books, and even robots, all while following COVID protocols. Isn't that great, Stella?
It sure is, Simon. It's great to see students helping in their community despite these unprecedented times. Speaking on the challenges of COVID, we will now be reporting live from local business Chico Hot Springs to interview the owner and a prominent manager about the effect that the pandemic has had on their business.
Take it away, Severn.
Thanks, Stella and Simon. I'm here at Chico Hot Springs Resort, a local business near Livingston, Montana. Chico was one of the many local businesses affected by the pandemic. Here is owner Colin Davis speaking on those effects, and later we'll hear from one of Chico's top managers, Andrew Doolittle.
It's been incredibly difficult. I think we're in a business that depends on a lot of traffic, a lot of human traffic to generate revenue. And we have quite a number of revenue centers, from a spa where people are really close and they're touching, to a saloon where there's 100 people at a bar, a stool, shoulder to shoulder. We have a really elegant dining room with a really high-end kitchen, and the tables are relatively close together, but it's a busy dining room. There's a lot of human interaction. We have stables, we have a gift shop, so we have all these revenue centers that depend on a high volume of people coming and going all the time. And a lot of that just stopped. We literally closed our doors for 3 months, and we're on 800 acres. So you have all these outbuildings and all these lodges. It's like a small town. We have our own water plant. We have our own septic fields, or septic system. Actually, it's much bigger. So one by one, we closed down each one of these buildings. We had to shut the power off. We shut the refrigerators off, turned off the alarm clocks. And then you still have to have somebody here to check them and make sure that the pests aren't getting in there, that people aren't breaking in, that it's not freezing, right? And so that alone was expensive, but to just close your doors immediately within, we got the word that we were going to close in a day, and we had to close. And it was really painful financially and emotionally. We had 180 people on the payroll, and we ended up with 15 people. And it was like owning a ghost town. First of all, what was the most important? We opened the hotel, but we held back 25% of the rooms. So, and the reason we did that, not all of our crew came back. We were shorthanded, but also we wanted to make sure we could get into every room and deep clean it and fog it and make sure we were really comfortable with that, and with that level. And how many rooms can our housekeeping team clean in a daytime and feel safe about it, right? The same with the barn and the spa. The spa is, we opened that back up. We reduced the number of treatments we do, but you can't come in the building without a mask on, and you can't have a treatment unless you wear your mask full time. And if you're not comfortable doing that, then we won't work on you. It's just, we're really strict.
So my name is Andrew Doolittle, and my role here is Director of Recruitment and Culture. We did things beyond what was required to keep our guests and employees safe, and so that felt good. That's how we could all go home at night and feel good about coming back the next day. And we're still dealing with that, just having to be very, very fluid each day. If we have a positive case or people that are out all of a sudden, if you lose a third of a department, what do we do? And so every day is different. It's fully systemic, a different place now than it was before. I think there's just there's something that we feel as a team that we're still in it, but that we've gone through this craziness together. So our management team, our individual departments, we've had very little employee turnover. We've kind of gotten through it together, and we all feel this kinship from that.
Thanks, Colin and Andrew. How enlightening. Back to you, Simon and Stella, in the studio.
Thanks, Severn. It's amazing how they've been able to persevere through this difficult time and land on their feet.
It certainly is. Signing off for Geyser News, I'm Stella.
And I'm Simon.
Have a lovely evening.